listeners, you have now clocked into another episode of the Part-Timers podcast.
Yeah, if anything, obviously, recently there's been a lot of music that's been dropping as well, innit? So, what's you man's take? What album do you lot want to talk about first?
Oh, you gave up on the smooth transitions, bro.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to do like a little pun or something, bro.
Man. When do I do puns? Straight to the point.
I thought you were going to do like Chelsea playing blues. You know what else is blue? DJ Khaled's new album's artwork, and then go from there. That's what I thought was coming, but you know.
That one's whack.
That would have been horrible.
That would have been whack. That would have been embarrassing on my part if I didn't.
Hey, man, but we hear anyway. We hear.
Nah, I'm joking. Go on.
What albums you man been listening to? Dwain?
This is the Khaled.
We're going straight there.
Yeah,
we can go about
this. All right, let's go Khaled. It's cool.
Is that actually what it's called? Khaled.
Yeah.
That's stupid, bro.
First of all,
I was their sons.
That's a dad joke.
I take that back.
I take it back.
Well, I mean, if it's an album by his kids, then it makes sense for it to be a dad joke.
It's not about his kids, bro.
That's not about his kids. That's just the name of
it, bro. Listen, when I say
none of them are talking like Khaled makes the tracks himself, bro.
No,
that's
really
also the truth.
He doesn't really.
He's just an engineer.
And what's so funny about this year as well? Yeah, all right, cool. His sons are both executive producers of this album. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll tell you, it makes sense. Why? It's because, bro, when you listen to the track, I feel like most of these tracks, he just thrown these people there in terms of industry people that he has that he can get verses from. Do you know what? It didn't sound too bad before in these previous albums when you're able to go out, get these people to come into the studio with him and work with him. But when it's the fact that, a pandemic and that you got to stay in your city, you got to send the verse, it sounds even worse than it did before.
And you know,
now it sounds like he's doing the same thing from before.
Rangi,
it sounds even worse than the fact they're not even in the studio, bro.
Yeah, he's not.
I was like, bro, this album, terrible.
Yeah, bro. You know what it is, Rangi? Yeah? At least back day, what you said is spot on. They used to come in, but he used to curate like a decent project. You could hear something. Now, because you have to think now, this is for me, this is 3 duds from Khaled, bruv. Because Grateful was mid, Father of Assad was trash, and now this is very for me, as you said, Rangi, it just feels like he's just throwing names in the studio. We're gonna make this a compilation. There's no like for me, the last decent Khaled album was Major Key.
Yeah, Major Key was hard.
Yeah, but there was a curation, like he's put this song together. This artist could go on this and whatnot. This now he's just chucking artists together, and I'm like, bro, this sounds like, as you said, it was recorded in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you could argue, that technically he's never had a bad album because it's never him on the album, it's other people. Maybe this is how he gets away with it.
His name's on the ting, man.
His name's on the ting, but it's not actually him singing the song. So when people are like, this music is shit, it wasn't me.
The fact that he's not actually spitting or singing or anything in terms of this album, you've got to make sure if you're going to be the producer, you got to make sure you're actually curating these songs properly, bro.
Yeah, man.
These songs, he's just throwing all the people that he knows and he goes, all these interesting people that he likes, that's hot right now, he's throwing them on the track.
Yeah, I agree.
I haven't listened to it, but I feel like that's almost kind of indicative of where music is going.
Chris, you know what it is though, yeah? You know what it is? Like normally, at least I said like Major Key, the music was good. This one, the production don't even sound wavy like that. Like even as much as it was Jay and Nas, mid. It could have been better. Like when I think of Jay and Nas being on the same track and even James Fauntleroy on the chorus, I'm thinking this is gonna be a worldie. It's gonna blow my soul. That's how it's like.
For how long Jay and Nas were beefing, it didn't even sound like they wanted to beef each other in this song. Or it didn't even sound like they wanted to compete with each other in this song.
They weren't on the studio together. If I'm being honest, I don't expect too much from a DJ Khaled album. I think that's the first thing. No one's expecting a J. Cole, a Kendrick Lamar. So
when you're gonna get bangers back day, though.
You're gonna get one artist on one track, like a couple tracks. You're gonna get a bare artist on a couple other tracks. Obviously, he led with the Jay-Z and Nas. I got the best too. His promo game's just hit. That's it. Amazing. His promo game's amazing. But saying that, I don't think the album's that bad. Just because it came out on Friday and it's Sunday today, I don't think it's that bad. I've heard worse DJ Khaled albums. I don't think this one's that bad. There's actually some songs which actually worked. As an intro, Thankful was amazing. I actually think it was very good with Jeremiah and Lil Wayne. Body in Motion by Bryson Tiller. That guy.
Okay, yeah,
was amazing on that song. Yeah, so there's song that Cardi B bodied her song, but single-handedly. You know what it is? I haven't heard Cardi B rap for a long time. like for me, it was just refreshing to hear that.
Sounded like she was literally just reading off the paper. But let me not sound like that guy in it.
Damn, Dwain, what are you saying?
Sound like that guy. Sound like him. Sound like him.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just because I think did Khaled tweet like she basically tweeted like I did this verse in like 2 days or whatnot, and you could tell.
Anyway,
Do you think Cardi writes her own raps?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Do you think?
She's very braggadocious. Of course she does.
No, she says some.
That
She doesn't write her own stuff, I swear. Am I bugging?
She does, or she doesn't, Dan.
No, she said she doesn't. She said someone writes for her or helps her write.
I think maybe for her singles, maybe. I think a lot of her other stuff.
I don't know. Hey, that's what I thought I heard.
For her singles.
I won't interrupt.
It was nice having,
Patterson Fontaine was writing her bars for a second. Do you know Patterson Fontaine?
Yeah, Party.
I know the name, yeah.
Yeah. I think he was writing her bars for a second.
Talented guy, you know.
I don't know.
He was writing her bars for a
Talented
second.
guy, man.
But I like the Justin Timberlake song. I think I like the standout single song.
Of course, you like the Justin Timberlake song, bro.
Bruv, why do you man hate Justin Timberlake?
I don't hate Justin Timberlake. That song was mid.
I don't like Man of the Woods, Justin Timberlake. I like back.
I'm not out here for country Republican Justin Timberlake. No one's got time for that, bro.
Stay out of the woods. Stay on the street.
He's older now, bro. You can't be having.
I said bring back Justin Timberlake when he was out here with Nelly, fam. That's the Justin Timberlake for me, fam.
With the fade, bro.
In the woods.
None of this cowboy hat shit, bro.
You know,
Why are you in the woods anyway? Why are you in the woods?
That's sus to begin with. You know what I mean?
That album came out in like 2016,
I don't care. No, and that was the change. When he went in the woods,
He grew up.
Nah, come on, bro.
His music changed. Sound.
Music was dead since then.
You know, but yeah. I think what was the other standout song? The Little Baby song with Little Durk. That was a good song as well. But I don't know. I think it's too early for me to count this album out because I can't lie.
I'm letting man speak.
I remember putting Rangi on Weed and Hennessy, and Rangi's like, "Nah, I'm not listening to DJ Khaled album."
Oh yeah, that was way.
Ever since then, I don't know. I feel like DJ Khaled, you're gonna get at least 4 bangers from his album.
No, that was way 100%. That's a classic.
But that's all I expect. I don't expect the whole cohesive album from him. So I'm not like you lot can cuss it out as much as you lot want, but the promo game's funny. Man's always jumping in the pool. Man
I hate that. Remember that was DJ Khaled just said, "Yo, producer, that was more Movado, bro. Movado done his thing on that song."
Of course, bro. It's other what do you call it? It's other artists that always.
What was the name of that? Do you know what? I remember that.
Everyone remembers that song
because there was a few. Is that the one with the J Cole thing on it?
J. Cole
Hell's Kitchen. Yes. Hell's Kitchen. That's the thing. I remember that too.
Keys to Success. Was it called Keys to Success?
That's the one. That's the one. Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm suffering for success. Suffering. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
That's over the team.
Dan, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, I mean, I'm so annoyed that I have to list this stuff because I know we're going to talk about it. But yeah, if he's sneaky, he tried to do cheat code, bro. Because I hear him sampling all these great hip hop songs, bro. He needs to stop doing that stuff. So he sampled, so the intro, he sampled the J Heart to the City. Yeah. And I was like, or Heart of the City, sorry, by Jay-Z. Yeah. And I was like, and the thing is, he doesn't even flip these samples well. It's terrible versions. Awful versions. He sampled the Beanie Siegel should Feel It in the Air. Yep. Sampled that. He sampled something else as well. What was it, bruv? He sampled something else and made that trash as well. So he needs to stop destroying great hip-hop music for one, yeah. Second thing, yeah, I'm very disappointed in her. That's another thing. And listen, she's letting the side down.
In who?
Oh yeah, who? we're going for this joke again.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah.
We're still doing it.
Yeah. She's a letdown.
Who? Go on, man. Did that to her.
What? You don't think she's a letdown on this album?
What, the song with Migos or the other one?
Yes. Oh yeah, that's the other thing they sampled. They saw They Know by the guy from by Shorty Low. Bro, I don't know what she's doing, bro. I don't like this commercial her, bro. She was better before. But anyway, you know what? I don't know.
That was good though. Her latest one, but anyway, go on.
Listen. Anyway, yeah. So most of it was trash, bro. I mean, it was difficult to get through. Yeah. I mean, like I said, bro, I even enjoyed Drake Popstar because fam, everything else sounded trash. And when that came on, I was like, oh, thank God, satin. And I was like, all right, I don't even like this song. Like the Justin Bieber and 21 Savage was laughable.
You know what's so funny?
That was off.
I know Daniel treats marking these these songs like markings for students.
Yeah. I'm not finished.
Look at the way he's even looking at his. You know,
Yeah,
he's
because
taking
I need to make my way down the list, bro.
This is like parents' evening, bro.
This is my year. Actually, do you know what? This my year was awful until Rick Ross came in. And then Rick Ross kind of half saved it, and then it went trash again when Diddy started screaming out the place.
Oh my
Bruv, let me. Huh?
No, I agree. Diddy, bro, just
Screaming in my eardrums, bro.
You don't need to shout on an album, bro.
Yeah, he needs to allow it, bro. He already ruined a Burner Boys thing with that. Not that Burner Boys thing was good, but he ruined it.
He just shout on tracks, bro.
Jarring. Sorry, not sorry. I thought the verses were decent from Nas and Jay. I just think the hook was awful.
Bro, the song is mid, bro. I can't lie.
Nah, the hooks are bad.
Yeah.
The hooks awful, but the verses ain't bad. Like
It was the production.
Jay and, the thing is, it's not Jay and Nas's first song, bro. They have bare songs.
What's that Nas verse? What was that Nas bar? I'm the crypto what? He said something mad.
Crypto, what did he say?
Or something like that.
Scarface or something. I can't remember.
I was thinking, what's going on here?
Nah. All I know, I was just.
That's a B. That's another B. No, that's a triple B.
Yeah.
You man don't know. You man don't know lyrics,
You know
bro.
what's funny, yeah? I'm seeing people who say all Jay-Z talks about is his net worth and Beyonce.
Here for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I mean, but when you got that your caliber, then yeah, why not?
Nah, I can't lie though. Jay, fam, listen to Jay on Written Testimony. Like
Yeah.
Jay spazzed on that album.
Yeah, but I feel like he gives DJ Khaled that terrible verses.
Yeah, of course he does.
I got the keys. I got the key.
Yeah,
That verse was hard.
the verse was hard, but that song was terrible.
Rangi.
Rangi, I'm with you. The verse was wavy.
The verse was hard, but the song was dead. Yeah.
Hey, you know, I like the last song, bro. The Buju Banton and Capleton and Bounty Killer tune. That tune was hard.
Yeah, that was a good
That
album.
was good.
Justin Timberlake tune was horrible, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what. It was so boring. Bro. I didn't even like.
I've just been
Meek,
watching
bro.
Wegz' reactions through.
You know what? Yeah, I didn't even like Meek, fam, on this album, and I like Meek more, but I didn't even rate his thing on this. Grease is crap to me. I know people love Grease as well.
Yo, Dad, you hate the album. Okay? You hate the
I lie,
album.
man. Hey,
This guy will go on for hours if we live.
have I been going on that long?
Nah, keep it
I swear Wegz went on longer than me.
Dan, I'm with you.
I hear-
See, man, them don't want to hear my opinion. It's fine. I'm starting my own podcast, bro. Because this happens every time. I can't give an opinion, bro.
Dan, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
Man, them just want to shut me down every time, bro.
You don't like Grease?
Nah, that song's stupid.
Nah, Grease is trash.
To be fair, you know, I'm half with Wegz on the Cardi B thing. I think the Cardi B track weren't even bad, you know. Compared to the most things, like, but I disagree with the Little Durk and Little Baby tune was horrible, bro. That song was garbage, bro. Ugh.
I don't know.
The Post Malone and the Baby song, that was the worst song on there, bro.
A 2-pack of ass.
That was the worst song on there, bro.
I actually like them guys as individual artists, but you know.
Oh, that song, bro. That song's undeniably bad. No one can tell me that's good.
Talk about though is Migos is Offset specifically. I know that's Chris's guy, the best Migos, as he says.
No, take off.
Take off. Don't do that. Don't ever do that again.
All right, Jesus. All right.
I like Offset, man.
Yeah, how much they pay you, Chris, bro? Man's coming like spell check out here. Nah, the way he hopped on it, incredible. He actually
On what?
on the song with, I think it was Her. That's the only good part.
Oh, that tune.
First.
Yeah, that was the one that sampled They Know, innit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, but yeah, I don't like, bro. I don't know. For me, this isn't Her that I first started to like enjoy their music.
You're right. I just thought, you know what? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have got used to her being the one that's going to be talking about activism and just Black Lives Matter. And
I get that.
In those,
A new song with Chris Brown is good,
those kind of songs, the powerful songs that with a message. I feel like she wants to show her range in terms of.
I get that. Artists is allowed to have range, but
Yeah.
Her new song.
I don't want to hear her on a DJ Khaled album. I think she's above that.
Yeah, I know. I definitely agree with that. To be honest,
Shout out Khaled though for getting all these people.
Nah, never shout out Khaled.
Nah, you're meant to, mate. Sorry.
Shout out him for getting a track with Buju Banton, Capleton, and Bounty Killer. That's hard.
Like, he's cushy with them. They're always.
Yeah, I know, bro. He was in Shotters, bro. He's forever cool in Jamaica. It seems like, bro.
I don't know what that is.
All I know is, yeah, I think when the next one comes out, I'm not expecting anything because this is free.
Who? I haven't expected anything from DJ Khaled
That's
ever.
my original point. What do you lot expect from a DJ Khaled?
I always expect at least 1 or 2 decent tracks.
man.
That's all I'm saying. That's what you're gonna get. Probably like 4 that you're gonna be like.
Yeah, but I've got to judge it as a project, fam.
Because you have to think, from the last 3, I can't even name 6. I can't even pick 2 from each to be like, yeah, they slap. They don't.
He released an album every year though. That's why it gets fabricated and like.
The only one from Grateful that really slapped like that was Wild Thoughts. I'm not going through the front. This was garbage.
Man wins.
Well, no, what's it? Bag alert, major bag alert.
That's, bruv, I don't even know that track. That sounds terrible though.
That's Migos. There's a whole advert now for that, you know.
Hey, listen, they're making money, bro. I'm an old head slightly, innit? So.
As you said, Wegz, he's a legend in the game. He gets the best on. He's gonna keep on doing this. As you said, the promo is very entertaining. What he does on Instagram, like
What else he was jumping the pool?
Bruv,
That's his
Bruv.
And then he does Rangi, yeah. He just shouts, "Are the vocals in yet?"
Yeah, and then jump.
No, bro. Do you know the maddest thing? I swear he's the ambassador for Weight Watchers.
You didn't need to do
Hot hustler. No, I'm rating him, bro.
You're fat shaming.
I'm not fat shaming. I'm rating him. I'm rating my man.
I would like to now say that Daniel's views do not reflect all of us on this podcast. We respect everybody of every size and weight. Thank you.
Man, he's trying to get you out of here, man.
Bro, you can get me cancelled from what? Cancelled from nothing.
He didn't say that. It's fine.
Hey, sorry to our 10 viewers. I apologize. Offended.
It's growing.
Khaled said he was doing Weight Watchers.
Nah, but bro, come on, man. That's an ultimate hustle, bro. Man hasn't lost weight and he's been on a diet for like 10 years, bro.
It's
He's
difficult
on
in
a diet for the longest.
Oh, Wegz, get out here.
Wegz, bro. I saw them working out from day, bro, when we were still at uni, bro.
Yeah, when he was on the Olympical.
Yeah, and my guy looks rounder than ever, bro.
Oh, that's deep, bro.
Shout out my man, though.
He had 2 kids, bro.
He didn't carry them.
I swear, bro. He didn't say this.
Wait.
I'm done.
Hey, man, them put on weight, when they have kids, though. Don't be.
Hey, what other albums came out? What other albums came out?
That's true.
Tracey flew
Hey, that's true. I ain't gonna lie. That's true.
What's true?
What's
true?
Thank you.
That's actually true. I got a couple bags. I ain't gonna lie. They're gonna dad bod. You're a dad bod.
Because they're not sleeping, bruv. That's what it is. Because there's no sleep, fam.
We're
You'll
not
wake up and feed
those excuses, bro. You have a chef. You have the money. I'm not giving you that excuse, bro.
No. I hear that. Wait, I hear that.
With your wife.
I hear that.
I can't lie. Unpopular opinion. If you got money and that level of peas and that, there's no excuse to be unhealthy, man. In my opinion, you can afford all the best foods.
I hear
What
that.
if he has a glandular problem, bro? This might not be his fault. He's fat.
Health.
Okay, fine. That's probably the only thing. If you got like a thyroid thing, then maybe I can forgive you. But generally speaking,
Exactly.
Nah,
but has he got that though?
Now.
we don't know.
I don't have his health.
Still you,
record.
bro. Still you.
He said he was hanging out with Fat Joe and Big Pun and them, man, and they was just eating bare food. That's what he said in the Eric King interview, and that's how he said he got big. So,
Yeah, Big Pun was. Rest in peace.
You see.
You know who's lost bare weight actually? Action Bronson. I was just about to say.
Say that.
Yeah, he's been working hard, bro.
Yeah.
Seen that.
I was gonna say,
Just funny. I was watching ESPN, and they had Action Bronson on there, and they were talking about it. And you should have seen the way he was just gassing himself. And you know, Action Bronson, like he just talks with no filter anyway.
Yeah, man.
He's like, yeah, I'm a natural athlete. You know, I had to go to the bottom and unlock that natural athleticism. And he's just talking the most wass. It was so funny. I need to find that video.
Oh, good thing, bro.
And Chunks too, bruv. AKA Chunks.
Yeah, shout out to Chunks.
Get me.
You know these things as well.
Shout out to Chunks, man. Chunks.
Oh. What did
Do you know what it is? I reckon after Maya Jama shut him down, he was like, nah, I can't let this be me again, fam. And he just lost bare weight. That's what I think.
Or maybe he wanted to get healthy for himself.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
It's
Nigga,
not
shut the
allowed.
fuck up.
point?
What I'm
All sat
saying,
here and
this is how bad DJ Khaled's album is, that we're talking about Chunks' weight.
I know it's true.
Shout out the brother, but I don't give a damn, bro.
Yeah.
so I don't give a heck.
Hey.
So, slam language. I heard that was good.
I don't know about this.
Hey, I feel like Chris should start on this one. I feel like this is Chris's thing.
Yeah.
So basically, because you know me, an album is always a bit long. So like, do you know what? When I first listened to it, like when it started, I was like, yeah, nah, this is shit. This is sick. And then like 5 tunes in, I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm rating this. And then 10 tunes in, I'm like, yeah, it's all right, yeah. And then 15 tunes in, I was just like, oh, brother, give it a break, fam. Like, it's too much of the same for too long. It was very long and too much of the same for too long. There were some standout tunes there that I really liked, which I'm trying to think of the ones I like. But then this is the thing, like, because a lot of the songs kind of sound similar and the vibe is similar, you can't even really differentiate between what you did and what you didn't like all the time. Sometimes it's just like, but tunes I liked, Diamonds Dancing, big tune. What was the one with Big Sean? There was this one, Warrior. Big Sean's verse on that goes in. Yeah.
Warrior.
He hit that hard. Came and Saw, big tune. Walkstar, big tune. I didn't like the Drake one though. I'll be honest. I didn't like Solid.
Really?
Meaty chat.
I didn't like that song. I didn't like that song at all. The one I was the one on there, the one with Skepta, I like that tune. I can't lie, bro. Let off the seat, got the semen on the seat. I was like, yeah. What a way to start a verse. But yeah, all in all, like I liked it, but it was kind of long and just too much of the same for too long, to be honest. But I think one thing I will say, we need to start putting respect on Young Thug's name in the same way for me. We talk about Kanye in terms of pioneering a sound and actually having, because one thing I clocked on that album.
I think people do though. Yeah, and I know what you're saying though, because then he's pioneered a specific, I wouldn't say Kanye level, but he has pioneered a sound. I agree with you.
Because bare people on that thing are just little young fucks.
Bare people in the
They're
whole
literally
industry.
all of his sons. Oh, yeah. They're just all of his children.
Low key, I feel like some of the reason where personally I don't like the album as much, because it all sounds like different kind of sounds off him.
Yeah.
Because and it just sounds like it's not Young Thug, so it doesn't sound as good. So I hear what you're saying in terms that people need to put respect on his name for longevity reasons, but that's probably one of the reasons I don't like it too much. But one person I hated on this thing, I swear that I never want to listen to this guy's music ever again. Lil Uzi Vert, he is that.
Do you know what? That one track, was awful, bro. I can't even lie. Where is that? What was it? It was like, I'm so proud of you. That's a Rolly kid. Yeah, I got a Rolly kid. What the hell is this, bro?
Do you know what came on? Yeah. Lil Uzi is an acquired taste. There are some Lil Uzi tunes that I like, and there are some that I just like. Get away. But
yeah,
I can't vouch for him. I can't vouch for him as an artist. I can't.
He's got a couple tracks, but this track was one of the worst things I've heard.
It was a bad song. It was a bad song.
Ever.
It was so bad, bro.
Oh my goodness.
But I feel like it's always a bit random when you're talking about like posse albums. You've got bare people on albums. It's always a bit random.
Yeah. It's you got to treat it like a compilation, innit? Because it's like, bro, an hour and like 20 minutes. Bro.
It was long. It was so.
And there's a deluxe. I haven't even looked at the deluxe, bro.
Yeah, I like the Kid Cudi song, the Moon Man.
That I was gonna come to that. That song's hard.
That song's very very good.
That song is.
It was interesting to hear Kid Cudi with Young Thug on a track.
I didn't even Kid Cudi's bit, but I mean, it was hard though.
You have really summed up. I'm just gonna say, I think the main aim for this was to put all of his Donnies on in it, but you lot summed it up. But that was it in it. I think the compilation, it was that long. Everyone getting used to people that's on my list.
I just love the fact that Skepta is just in there. Like Skepta is just like, in terms of how can I say this? Like Skepta, I just see this guy in different not different bags, but just with different artists. Like he'll be out here doing something with some Jordans. Then next week he's got some song out here with Young Thug and that. Then the next week he's out here, I don't know, doing K-pop or something. I don't know. Like the guy's just always in different bags. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I kind of rate how he just makes these sporadic appearances just in different circles. And you're like, rah, you were just out here with the Drillers. Now you're out here with the Atlanta niggas. Now you're out here doing up Fashion Week with Lil Uzi Vert. Like he's just everywhere. It's just kind of mad.
Man was even on the Kid Cudi album. So I was
that's what I'm saying.
He said he was retiring. Bro.
You think?
He retiring, bro.
Well, he said he was retiring.
He may just not be dropping a project.
No, he said all the music that's come out in terms of the verses that you've heard have been the stuff that he's recorded in 2020. He hasn't stepped in the studio in 2021. That's what he said.
All right.
I think what these people do, they say they'll retire and they want to be able to take an extended break without anyone being like, oh, when's the music coming? Do you know what I mean? Like kind of no pressure. And then in like 3 years time, we'll come back and drop music.
Fam, Logic retired and dropped a mixtape under another name and thought no one would clock it was him.
Logic's cool. What did he use? What's his name?
Bruv, he could have dropped him under his real name and nobody would have listened to that, fam.
That's true.
I lie, man. His last album weren't bad, you know. Am I the only one?
Last album was decent, bro.
First
one was it Under Pressure?
Hey, and listen, bro. Check his last album. It wasn't bad, bro. It was produced by No ID. The whole thing.
What's it called?
Okay.
I don't know, bro.
I'll check it.
I think there was one tune on there with the one with Gucci Mane. I like that tune.
That's a different album. No, that's the album before it. That's the album before it.
Exactly. That's probably like the only Logic song I know, fam.
Yeah.
And that time it was on Rick and Morty. That's about it.
Yeah. Do you know what other song was crap on Slime Language 2? Superstar with Future.
You thought it was
I think
crap?
I like that tune.
Horrible,
Right.
bro.
It wasn't Future's best, but
It was horrible, bro.
I like hearing Future.
Mate, I honestly, personally, I'm starting to just really be sick of Future. I'm really like, I really can't fuck with him anymore. Not like I used to.
I've listened. I'm gonna let Tevin hear that and get back to you on that because Future hasn't been that bad in a while. He's preoccupied chasing these youngins, which is wrong. But
Chasing what?
These youngins, because I swear he was with that Lori Harvey for a bit.
When you say it like that, that sounded hella suspect. Like,
what, youngins? Like, bro, man's like
youngins.
That's why.
I was like, you can't be making these allegations, fam. Just say man's chasing these youngins. So allegedly, at least drop that first.
Yeah, but he was with Lori Harvey for a bit. But yeah, I don't know. I thought on that track, I don't think he was that bad. But
I thought he's terrible. Ski was a good song.
Yeah, let's talk about the ski challenge and all this in the song, man. Whoa,
That's the one on
Ski
how do
challenge.
you man feel on that one?
The challenge.
What is the challenge?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, man, it's the ski
I
challenge.
haven't seen it on TikTok.
Rangi, I think what's happening
What
right
is it?
is that, labels have seen that the TikTok thing is a marketing thing, in it. So it's just like, do it. Like, there's a reason for all the most popular artists to do it, in it. Like, it's just trendy. This is what the kids are on. So I think that's all it is. The only sad thing about it is that TikTok is probably just gonna get saturated now with that, in it. But I think labels just look at it in a way like, bruv, like this is a marketing thing. Run it. Like people are gonna do it. Man had Drake doing it, bruv. When you see, Drake had a Tootsie slide.
Yeah,
it's a marketing thing, man.
What's the ski challenge? What is
so
that?
basically, you don't talk ski on the slam language.
Yeah.
Basically, all the kids are doing the dance to it. They're doing that thing that ski. Do you like you're doing in the actually?
Chris Brown's one was wavy though.
They're basically doing that.
Yeah, but Chris Brown, he's just a wavy guy in it.
Listen, I've already started to accept that I'm that generation. Like I'm outside of that, and I'm cool with that. I'm taking my place as an old man gracefully. Do you get me? I'm not interested in
Chris in the
TikTok.
club. Where you see Chris in the
No
club?
one's doing that ski dance, bruv, in the club, bro. I'll
Chris,
tell you.
if Chris
I
sees
didn't even see that. That will make me not like the song, bro. Sorry.
Bruv, you don't. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to see it, bro.
Chris is smiling because he knows he'll pull these dance moves in the club.
You're not gonna
Are
see.
you on
Ski.
crack, fam?
Nope.
I ain't gonna be doing up ski Corvette, not me, cuz you're drugs.
See, man, even knew what a Corvette.
I would never be caught dead doing that boy shit, fam.
Wait, what's
Dancer
the
boy.
Corvette? I ain't heard of that.
Listen, the last dance I tried to do that I learned from the internet in the club was hit the wall with it. That was how many years ago? After that, bro, you won't catch me doing
That's a lie.
Last thing I tried to do was the Dougie.
that.
Let's not bring this up, please, bro.
Hey, let's bring it up, bruv, because I heard Rangi's
I wasn't aiming
donkey.
for that. I'm sorry.
That legendary donkey. Yeah.
Rangi, leave, bro. That's funny.
Get me.
It was elite, bro. What time, bro?
Shout out to Dougie, man.
Shout out to them. Have you?
Yeah, if this album was cut down, it'd probably be good. I like some of it.
I like the first 7.
I like some of it, yeah.
And
After a while, it got tedious. After like 10 songs, it just got tedious to listen to.
I don't like that Coil Ray either, bro.
nope, I don't like it either. Is that that's a chick?
I didn't like that track either. I kind of like Warrior. I didn't like Big Sean's verse though.
When
Ugh.
she started,
Yeah, we all know how you feel about Big Sean, though. Come on, bro.
Hey, what? His album?
You was never gonna like Big Sean's verse, bro. Come
I
on.
am getting grilled recently, bro. They were saying, what was the bar that man?
I know the one you're talking about, Rangi. I seen it.
Dead Big Sean bars. Bro.
Oh, bro, there's so many, bro.
Bro, he got grilled, bro.
Yeah, but his response made sense.
What did he say?
He said like, it was a weak bar, I'm not gonna lie, but at the time it was big. And he just responded to some guy which was getting us like, bruv, look at this dead Big Sean bar. And he just basically said, bruv, that was me 10 years ago. I've grown so much older and wiser to these bars. That was a different bracket of money.
Bro, did you hear his verse on DJ Khaled's album? I didn't show growth, bro.
Right. Then no, in comparison to what these.
I'm joking. This one wasn't as bad. The Slime Language one was possible. Actually, no, that was all right. Sorry, I'm thinking of DJ Khaled.
I liked it.
Sorry. Yeah, it was actually.
I thought his one on Warrior was good. I think
Yeah,
that was the main
Warrior.
reason why I like this song.
I was getting it mixed up. I'll give you that. The DJ Khaled one was the bad one. Sorry, Big Sean, if you're listening. Shout out, man.
Imagine if Big Sean was listening.
He'll tweet down. He'll tweet.
What a time.
Listen, bro. I'm the only one that's been attacked in the comments out of all of us, so bring it on, bro.
Boy.
You held your.
I feel like Dan is the lightning rod for all of the pod hatred, bro. Dan is the lightning rod.
All the dislikes, bro. I told you, bro. Kick me off, bro.
I said I'm starting my own pod.
Straight.
I found the Big Sean bar.
What was it? What is it, gun?
I'm cracked by fuck holes, my cash flow. I giggity get it.
Nah, that's sick. Are you dumb? Are you silly? That's A1, fam. I giggity get it. Are you silly?
Come on,
Nah, read that again. Read that again for me. Read it
I said I giggity get it.
I
giggity get it, nigga.
That's a one over.
I fuck calls like Wi-Fi, my cash flow. I giggity get it. Are you silly?
I remember that track as well.
Remember that beat? It made sense. Like, it flowed right, but I get it. If you read
look at defense attorneys, bro.
Like, listen, I'm just saying, Big Sean's.
Nah, listen. If you take any bar and you proper dissect it, you can make anything sound stupid, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If you read Jay-Z's bar about B and like Triple B or whatever he said, and he heard Beyonce just go, "Hey," you'll be thinking, "What the fuck is Jay-Z saying?"
That's money talk right there.
Yeah, that's money talk.
That's money talk, my guy.
None of the rappers ain't got Beyonce in his arm, bro. You get me?
Fair enough.
About man's putting at the same level as Giggity Giggy. Yeah,
they're equally as bad if we're being honest.
Nah, man's got billions.
What do you reckon's the worst bar you've ever heard?
I remember off the top of my head. I don't remember lyrics like that.
I can't.
The worst one I've heard, there's this Heady One bar in it. I think, and the thing is, it's in the hook of the song, and he's like, these men ain't got no arms. Come like they just been folding their arms, and I'm just like, what is that?
I like that song as well, but I hate you.
I like that song as well.
What threw me is that how did that get on the hook? On the hook, man said it 4 times in the whole song, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
RV had a terrible one, and I can't remember it now, bro. I remember it. I'll think of it later. But yeah, there's
some horrible bars out there, fam.
Bro, anyway.
Speaking of UK music, is everyone listening to AJ Tracey's album?
Flu Game.
No. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The whole album is called Flu Game.
Yeah.
That's a shit title.
It's based on MJ's thing, isn't it?
It was.
Yeah, I know, but it's a shit. Don't ever do before we even talk about this, you're AJ Tracey. Don't ever invoke Michael Jordan, the GOAT of almost every GOAT in you're AJ Tracey, cuz. Stay calm.
He had a flu. That's what it sounded like to me.
I mean, Chris, I'm confused. What do you mean?
Like, Michael Jordan is the upper echelon of sports people, period. Not even just of basketball, of sports, period. AJ Tracey is not even one of the top 10 artists in the UK, cuz. And you're invoking Michael Jordan. Bro, stick to Chauncey Billups or something like that, yeah. You can, do you know what I mean? Gilbert Arenas or one of them niggas, bro. Not Michael Jordan, man. Come on, get the fuck out.
I mean,
that's what I have to say.
I feel like I feel like AJ has found his formula and has stuck to it. I don't feel, and maybe
again,
when I don't,
Say that again.
I feel like AJ has found a formula and stuck to it. I don't feel the album is like inventive or anything. I just feel like he's found his bag. There's nothing that wows me about the album. There's some good tracks on there, but I feel like since the last album, he has kind of gone for that Americanized sound. So you have your Navs on there. It's sick that you got T-Pain, but me, I like the song with Digger. I liked Anxious. I liked like Eurostep. Like I like those type of tracks where I feel like he's got this American sound that he's got like some from the last album, and he just kind of goes with that. Like he's very comfortable, and I feel like that's the thing with a lot of UK artists right now. They're very comfortable. Is that what Julie said on the ZZ Mill shows? We're applauding Fish for Swimming. No one is doing anything that's like, oh raw, it's sick. Like it's okay. Like it's not inventive. It's safe. That's the word. It's a safe album. Yeah, that's what it is. It's safe.
Can I say something? I've actually just thought about this. Like since listening to you talk. Do you think it's because naturally when artists have made songs, they would go out, they would mingle, they would go abroad, they would do things that are able to gather experiences in order to be creative and getting their creative back. The fact that the pandemic has kept people inside, lack of experience, they are going out and doing them things. They kind of some of them. Oh, well, I feel like the greatest artists will eventually always rise to the top and find experience, and they'll find ways to make music creatively. But the people that you kind of think like, are they able to make tunes consistently, are getting found out in terms of having the pandemic, having to steady on, not be outside, getting their creative bag, and they're kind of failing in terms of making, they're able to make the same tune, but not push their boundaries. What do you think?
I just feel
well, I think you're. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say in the UK we just don't push boundaries. Period. Like there's a couple of artists that do, but as I always say, we rate. It's this. People are comfortable over here. Where in a sense where, as you said, Rangi, like people do go out, etc. But when you look at the music that's popping, it's not like wow. It's people that are very comfortable and just have their formula. And then on top of that as well, the clientele in the UK is young people in it. Like it's teenagers that are getting all these artists number one. So they don't specifically want to hear like experimental music. So I feel like artists.
Oh, America's the same.
America's the same as well.
I was gonna say, if you listen to Rap Caviar,
yeah, you're right.
It's all slime language too, bro.
Yeah, America. I'm probably saying it's different because America is bigger in the sense where you can find your own market in it. But it's just like here, because of the clientele, and I said it's teenagers that are mostly streaming music. You don't really need to go above and beyond to kind of do so to wow them. And I feel like a lot of UK artists just kind of have their formula. I want to stick to this, and I can make this track literally 10 times and it will slap. Because
it's the cosign culture, bro.
Yeah, because these are what the kids are into. Now you do have your experimental artists that are sick. I said there's a guy called Odell. Little Sims' new track is sick. Koji's coming back. You do have those guys in it, but I just feel like because of who is listening to music over here, people don't really need to, you know, get into that creative bag. But that's just my opinion in it. But
okay,
that's what
so I ask this: is this because, you know, obviously back in the day, the top artists that were actually made great music, or the better artists, made the most bags. Now you could be a mid-level or even a lower tier artist and still make a bag. So they're able to just, you know what, say, I don't need to be a Jay-Z. I could be my level and just put out all this. If it hits, it hits.
Yeah, bro, you look like. I hear that. I just think right now, in comparison to like some of the artists Dwain was just mentioning, I feel like it's more what's popular right now. And that's where these artists are making music and making money from it, of stuff which is much more popular. Like you can make the most conscious rap and like it can blow you away if you're ready to take in the lyrics. But if you make a song like, I don't know, Anxious, or the song AJ Tracey had with like Mabel or something like that, which aren't the best songs, but people will like it because it's just a vibe. If you hear that on the radio, people just like, oh yeah, this is all right, this okay. But then there's people like us, we might not like these songs.
Do you feel? I feel like in the UK specifically, there's no incentive to break the mold.
Right.
There's no incentive to be different, because you can put your heart and soul into an album that's different. Radios aren't going to play it. They're only going to play what they've been told to play, or what the labels are saying. You need to push this. The reality is we don't reward, in this country specifically, we don't reward individuality. Everything is cosigned. People don't want to rate stuff until people rate it. Do you get me? So already, like from a cultural perspective, this is not a culture of pushing boundaries. It's not a culture of being inventive. It's a culture of follow the formula and you'll get to where we feel like you can get to. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that, but at the same time, I feel like we're kind of in this place where we don't need to actually listen to what the radio actually pushes down our ear. We could just pick what we want.
That's true.
And just go and play that.
But that's why I feel like
a lot of people do that.
I feel like that's why a lot of like surprising like people when they tune up together, like Digga D and AJ, especially on this album, like it wasn't like supposed to happen, but when it happened, it was refreshing to hear, and it was like, rah, these men were sick together. You know what I mean? So it's like what you pick and choose in terms of what you find. I think like a lot of it's what artists like surprise people. Like I remember we're hearing the Mo Stack song at the first time, Dinner Guest. I was thinking, rah, this is gonna be interesting, because I ain't heard them in a while together. But like their first song that went together was sick. This one probably wasn't as good, but
Dinner Guest was dead.
Yeah, Dinner Guest wasn't as good, but I'm saying the first time you listen to them together, it's like, right, okay, I can't remember the name of the song, but it was sick. So
I know, man. It's just I just feel, and it's not a hit to the artist. I get it, man. If you have a formula, it's working. AJ Tracey's about to, he's got a flipping date for the O2 Arena. From his walk of life, that's fucking nuts, bro. Like, congratulations to you. That's amazing. So I get it, man. If you have that formula and it's working, and you've sold out Ali Pali twice, you're gonna sell out the O2. I understand in it, but yeah, man, I just feel like a lot of these artists in the UK are coming across as safe. But then, who am I to tell you that if you're charting? I think the album got to like top 5. It sold a lot in its first and second week. Who am I to tell you that, man? If I'm not your market, then it's cool. The kids that are streaming it, they'll stream it, and they're gonna go to your shows. They're gonna sell out arenas for you. And from a guy that comes from AJ Tracey's walk of life, I get it, man. That's sick. The fact that you can announce I'm potentially gonna be selling out the O2 is nuts. So I get it, man. Like I get it.
What's O2? You said that O2?
Yeah. Next tour, arena tour, bro.
Yeah,
that's brazy. Like
that is that big, yeah.
Bro, AJ Tracey does numbers, bro. Like he does numbers.
Do you love him? But I don't think this. I think this is his best album. I'll say that much. It's the most
better than the last one.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear that.
I think there's about how many songs has he got? He got about 16 songs.
Yeah.
And like 2 of them were like Dinner Guest and West 10. But out of the 14 from the newer tracks, I'd say he has like about 4 songs which aren't great. So for me, 10, I could vibe to 10 of those songs on rotation, and I did. But I'd say the standout tracks was definitely Kuko with Nav. I thought Nav, I remember calling Rangi, I was like, listen, your boy Nav is back. He's back. This song is amazing. Like just to hear it.
What did he say?
I'm laughing at that. That is really
man said, I'm staying off white like a poodle.
Yeah,
you rate that, bro. Fab, you are nuts, bro. I can't even, fab.
Nah.
I didn't even mind that song because of AJ, but Nav, bro.
He had the hook on Smash for me.
Off white like a poodle.
Listen,
that's Smash.
Whatever that means, it works.
A poodle is a dog.
Well, I know, but it is.
You men are silly.
Anyways, bro. I like little more love. That was. I actually like.
Let me know when I can talk.
That's not rating my opinion on this album. I remember the first 24 hours. Dan said, "Yeah, this is garbage."
I want to hear Dan. I want to hear
the album is just Dan gone, man.
That's Wegz. Let Wegz finish, man.
There were some hits in Summertime Shootout. T-Pain, Bodied. That was a cold song. Perfect Storm, where he's talking about some stuff in what happens in West 10 for him in previous life. I think he's talking about his family issues as well. Obviously Coop with Kalani. I'm not the biggest fan of Kalani, but she was sick on this album. Number 9, there was, I think was that Millions on that track? No, Millie Go Lightly, sorry. And Sahabi.
I was gonna say
that song was cold. And there was obviously Eurostep and Cherry Blossom, which is good, but there's a lot of good songs, but it's me and I'm from West London.
Inspired, man.
This album is good for him. Go on, Dan.
Man. Yeah, AJ Tracey. Yeah, my guy.
This sounds uninspired, man. But go on, Dan.
Man, them in the middle they're not rating the thing, you know. Man, them don't even want to listen to man's opinions. Fab. Nah, the thing is, some of it, I kind of agree with what Dwain was saying. I think it sounds uninspired, innit? Like to me, it's just kind of like I didn't take any. Like I wasn't interested. Like I like being interested in an artist. I didn't find this interesting. Like AJ's a flow man. Like I think people don't talk about him as a flow man enough, bro. He bodies flows. Like man, them talk about H and shit. Like fam, AJ can flow, bro. Like the beats, some of the beats were nice, but it was like after a while, I was like, it sounded like a track. This ain't all that, especially in like Av was horrible, but you know, bringing it back was hard, but that was old tune. Like I like Cheerleaders, Eurostep. I like those tracks, but then like Glocky, Awful, Cherry Blossom, didn't rate that. Top Dog, disgraceful, bro. It's Summertime Shootout with T-Pain. Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Like AJ, you're better than that, bro. Like even I was listening to it, I was just thinking, bro, you can do better than this, fam.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like what was the number 19 you mentioned?
Yeah,
bro. Come on,
that
bro.
goes back to Rangi's.
Like, if you want to go America, just say. I'm thinking even at a bar in this album, I had the chance to go America, but I didn't. And then, but this album sounds like an American thing, like especially that track. I was like, okay. Perfect Storm was the brightest moment in the whole album.
Wow.
Because that was the one time I listened, I was like, this is actually interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm interested in your story. Like, I want to know your story. I don't want to hear. Basically, all I heard from the other tunes is you've rolled with guns, you got money, you get girls. And to me,
Like,
maybe I'm old, innit? I think I'm just old, bro. I think I've just got old, bro. That's all it is. So maybe I'm a hater. Do you know what, AJ? Shout out, bro. Hold tight, you,
you know what, Daniel? That's what I thought. I said maybe I'm a hater, but if my man's
Bro.
gonna say that O2,
It's not terrible. It's definitely better than his last album.
yeah.
I'll give you that.
Do you think it's because, since you man broke the news to me that apparently he's geared up to sell out the O2?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So do you think because he feels like right now, I'm kind of shutting down this UK thing right now. I've got bare fans in the UK. Let me try and make music for the American thing. So
Bro, maybe. I mean, I just think, do you know what? In all fairness to him, I think that's what he's inspired by, innit? That's probably the music he listens to. So who am I to tell him not to make that?
Yeah, people like Jay Critch on
the last album, innit? Yeah.
So, yeah, of course.
I feel like he's always had that vibe. And like I said, and he was on Rain with obviously the Tay Keith beat. Like
That was hard.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's his type of music. Like I'm not saying he's sold out. Like that's gas. I think that's what he likes. But bro, coming from the Alex Moran EP, that was my thing, fam. Where he was making grime, where he had the Spirit Bombs, the Nylas, the whatever. Yeah, that was when I was hearing that.
He's mic check.
Packages. Yeah, bro. Like, fam, AJ was a breath of fresh air. But it's like I feel like for me, it's just got a bit flat. Like, I feel like he isn't offering me much else now. And like I said, I think he shines on grime, and I was disappointed. Not that I know it's not the in sound, but I would have liked like a grime track somewhere, because I think that's where he shines even now, bro.
That's where he can flow and display his skills, man.
His flow is amazing, bro. I'm telling you, out of the UK, he's one of the top flow mans in terms of flow.
I think he showed his range though, in terms of like he tries.
Did he?
In terms he tries to hook and like a little more.
Yeah, I think, but it was a clear like half and half album. He started the album with the bangers, all of them referring to like basketball references, and like those were all very much the banger sound. Then he made the little Sweet Boy tunes. I was like, it was very clear,
very formulaic, man.
I wasn't really impressed by that side of it.
But as I said, his numbers. I think it was like top 3 or 7. Bro, do your thing in it, man. Maybe, as you said, like Dan said, maybe I'm just old now, bruv. Like, there's only so much of that type of content man can take in it. So, man, like, shout him is just, for me, I would like to for him to display his skills more. But then once again, if you're doing this and you're going top 3, who am me, who's definitely not your target audience, to tell you, raw, change it up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Do your thing, AJ, man.
Fair enough.
I didn't mind the Kalani tune.
Yeah.
And like I said, top flow, man. I'm trying to keep it positive. I feel like I just come on here and cuss when we review.
I'm not gonna lie, all 3 albums, Dan, I don't think you really, really liked any. But...
You didn't give me much to work with, to be fair.
I can't wait to go back and just rewatch him rip into that Khaled album. The way he was doing it, you had notes. It was almost like, on the news when they come in and they bang the papers on the table.
I had to remember the track.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out the new Alchemist EP.
Yeah, I need to listen to that as well. I've only had 1 track of that still. I need to listen to that.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people are inspired. For me, Joe, I just feel like he's been going in. I'll say that Griselda been holding it down for me. I ain't gonna lie, for real.
Yeah, Conway's new album wasn't bad.
Yeah, bro, I've been listening to them do a lot of recently, and it's been exciting for me. I mean, a lot of people might not share that opinion. I know Daniel.
Don't worry, I'm here.
But within the UK, flipping Sims has released a new track which was sick, where she had the
introvert.
My introvert was wavy. I don't know if you know that Bella R&B artist. She had the Evil Eye thing on Colors. That was sick. Like there's been new music. Odell released a new one. I think very recently. No Way. Like there's been new music coming from the UK that's wavy. It's just obviously like. It's not getting but obviously now we're in the streaming era, you have to kind of go out and find that music, your kind of own sound anyway, because as Rangi said before, you don't really listen to radio anyway. But yeah, he released there's some.
No, it's hard, fam. The Nux and DC tune, bro.
Yep, the Nux.
I don't know if you've even mentioned that, the Bobby and Rowdy thing.
Bobby and Rowdy one,
that was wavy.
Bro, Nux is a different source,
bro. Nux is an animal, man. He's a wizard, bro.
And the fact he produces his stuff as well, bro. Madman.
Wizard, man. And the effort. Honestly. So yeah, man, there's stuff.
What I'm saying, there's hope for the UK, man. Yeah, I feel like we come on here and down the UK, bro.
No, I don't want to get I don't want to give off that impression, bro. Like, because there's generally artists that, like we say, not creative. Maybe they're in the underground. I don't know what kind of space you call it in, but they are very creative. Shay's Universe as well. Like, there's very creative artists that are doing their thing, and they are selling to their own, you know, target audience. So yeah, you're right. Like, there's definitely, I don't want to come across like we're just down in the UK, no, because there's sick artists out here, man. Honestly, like, definitely.
A lot of the UK are better than the Americans done, bro.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Man, they ain't saying I'm off white like a poodle, cuz.
Yeah, definitely. no, agreed.
He's Canadian.
Bro, what does that mean?
Nav.
That song's hard. But fair enough.
Has he stopped saying the N-word?
Yeah. Quickly, what do you man think of? I don't know if you man seen the reports of J. Cole dropping in 2 weeks. Are you lot excited for that, or is it just a meh?
No.
If it's mixtape Cole, definitely.
Yeah. Apparently, what he's doing is
mixtape's better than his album. Go on, sorry.
He has a series leading up to his album called the the Fall Off. This is called the Off Season, I think. So it's like 2 mixtapes and then the album, but that's what they're saying. But
wasn't that supposed to happen time ago? Because he was he had the warm up. Well, he had the come up, then the warm up, then he had Friday Night Lights. But
well, apparently this is called the Off Season. The next one is called It's the Boy, and then the final one is the Fall Off.
I'm here for it all.
Apparently,
I'm definitely here for that, bro.
Yeah, man. I liked his little 2-pack he released last year, man. The Climb Back and Land Street. I really like that.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Here for, not excited for.
No, I'm excited for.
God damn.
I am. All the top lyricists that are just been hiding for a while. Yeah, I want to see what they're doing right now in this climate.
I said Land Street.
We're in the climate of the little babies, the Pooh Shiesties, all these artists and that. Yeah. Bro, let me hear the Top Guns and see what they're on right.
Hey, Back in Blood wasn't a bad song, you know. I like
That's a
that.
banger.
I like it.
Yeah, Back in Blood.
Nice Pooh Shiesty yet, bro. Or Key Glock. What's his name? Yeah.
Do you know what was it?
What? There's an artist called Key Glock.
Key Glock.
Yeah, but
I like that track as well. Damn.
This is what I'm saying. So I ain't climatized to them man yet, but I'm interested to see how these heavy hitters.
Fam, talking about Pooh Shiesty, bro. That song with him and Coyle Ray is awful as well, fam.
You know what it is?
I can't be listening to anybody. You're a grown ass man. And your name is Pooh anything, bro. Fuck off.
You know what it is with Coyle Ray? Yeah, when she first dropped, she had a song called Huddy, and I actually really liked it. Where she was rapping, it was unique. But I think now she just kind of does the Playboy Carti thing, where it's just
she's blatantly trying to be
man. And I think that's it. Because when I first heard, I was like, yeah, man, she's sick. Like, but now, it's just a popular. I don't know if it's.
And she's out here beefing with her dad online, bro. God forbid.
Beef with whom's?
Her dad, fam. Online. Her dad's Benzino, innit?
That's Benzino, bro. That's crazy.
I don't know who that is.
Your own Source magazine.
I don't know what that is.
Fuck's sake. Can we educate Chris, bro? Please.
Hey, I'm plenty educated. Just on
music, say.
Just like you had magazines in terms of what hip hop magazines, like we had grime magazines like Rewind, whatever. It's just like magazines that people used to go check in terms of new songs. Or
are you talking about Source as in SOURCE magazine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know that magazine. I don't know why. I thought you meant Source like SAUCE magazine. I was like, who the fuck is that? I know Source magazine. Yeah, sorry. That was fair enough.
Her dad was owner.
I don't know who Benzino was.
And another
her dad was owner.
I don't know if you man saw the TDE thing. Who do you think's dropping?
I don't know, because all of them ain't dropped for time. Nah.
I say Rashad.
It says it's the last one I expect.
Yeah.
I'd say any other one.
Has been dropping singles though.
Nah, we'll know when SZA's dropping the album. We'll know.
Tend to drop singles. Albums tend to follow.
If it is, as much as I like her, I'll be highly disappointed, bro.
Oh fucking no. Why not like SZA?
Because I know the rest of them for time.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Isaiah Rashad, man.
I think a lot of TDE are gonna be dropping 2021. To be fair.
Yeah.
Even Sir, bro. I would have Sir album. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Sir only dropped. I swear he dropped the album like last year.
So I want more.
Yeah.
Is that last year?
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong. I don't know.
It was early.
Dropped that passport thing, innit?
Was that last year or the year before?
I thought that was longer.
I thought that was 2019. Am I bugging?
Yeah, I thought that was longer than that.
Nah, bro, I'm saying I don't know. Sorry.
Sir.
Listen, I just want Kendrick or Absol.
Kendrick. I honestly think we would have got a Kendrick Drake. I think we would have got all them albums. Kendrick Drake if it wasn't for the pandemic, man. I think they're waiting, man. They're waiting for so they can be outside again, so they can go tour.
Yeah, Drake album will be interesting.
Come on, man. Still got the love heart in his head. I'm waiting.
I like it, bro. That's moist.
You're moist.
Oh, right.
It's very moist.
That's deep, bro. I got a haircut. I ain't got no heart in my head. What's that nonsense?
You're not a certified lover boy, bro.
I lie.
Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Anyway.
I thought you were gonna say I am. You know, I thought you were gonna come back with spice.
All right.
No, of course, the R&B lovers love that. The R&B boys out here love the love heart in their hair, fam.
Hey, what's your beef? What's your beef?
Star-crossed lovers, man, sending each other tunes that make you think of each other, bro.
Hear that, but when
I was out here sending each other songs like, hey, I heard this song and I was thinking about you, Dwain.
Listen, when you're with girl, yeah, I want you to be playing Central C. Don't play no
Don't
other.
ever play R&B when you're with girl.
Listen.
It.
And Wegz, grow up. Wegz,
There's
grow
nothing
up.
wrong with that. Nah, be youthful, bruv. Stop being old man.
Grow up, man. Grow up.
All right, ladies and gents, thank you very much for clocking in once again to the Part-Timers podcast. I've been Chris, Dan, Dwain, Wegz, Rangi. You already know who it is, man. Keep watching, keep subscribing, liking, sharing. We're trying to get more than 10 viewers a week, yeah. Anyone that beats that 11th viewer, I personally, yeah, thank you for your viewership, innit? You'll get like a signed, I don't know, some signed memorabilia.
I was worried what was going to come on after that person, bro.
Come on, man. You man are going on like I'm just some, like I'm... The fuck?
I was hella worried. I
hate all of you people, bro. I hate all of you people, man. Just buy in it. We've been part-timers in a bit, man.